Imagine you're a student sitting in an exam. You do not remember everything, but you are allowed to bring a cheat sheet. You quickly scan it, find the right answer, and write it down confidently. This is exactly what RAG does for AI. Without RAG, AI just guesses from memory. With RAG, it looks things up first, then answers. Today I'll show you three levels of this: standard RAG, graph RAG, and agentic RAG with real examples so it actually sticks. What is standard RAG? Let us start with simplest version. Imagine you ask an AI, what is our company's refund policy? The AI was not trained on your internal documents. It has no idea. So standard RAG kicks in. Step 1. Convert to embeddings. Your question gets transformed into numbers called a vector. Think of it like translating your question into a language that a search engine truly understands. Instead of matching words, it matches meaning. So even if you say return policy instead of refund policy, it still finds the right answer. Step 2. Search the vector database. All your company documents, PDFs, wikis, policies are already stored as vectors too. The system now searches for the documents closest in meaning to your question. Step 3. Retrieve the top chunks. It finds 3 to 5 most relevant paragraphs, like pulling out just the right page from a 500-page manual instantly. Step 4. Send it to LLM. Those chunks get sent to the AI along with your question. The AI reads them and gives you a grounded, accurate answer, not a hallucination. Real world example? This is exactly how ChatGPT with file upload works. You upload a PDF, ask a question, and it finds the relevant section, not the entire PDF. The limitation? It treats every document as isolated chunks. It does not understand relationships between these ideas. This is where graph RAG comes in. Graph RAG, the problem standard RAG can't solve. Now imagine a more complex question. How is Elon Musk connected to OpenAI's founding? Standard RAG might find one paragraph about Elon and another about OpenAI, but it will never connect the dots between them. Graph RAG solves this. First step is to extract entities. The system reads all your documents and identifies important things: people, companies, events, concepts, like a detective circling names on a whiteboard. It then builds a knowledge graph. It then draws lines between them. Elon Musk co-founded OpenAI. Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI. OpenAI created ChatGPT. These connections are stored as a graph, not just paragraphs. Step 3 is to retrieve the linked context. The system does not just find chunks, it traverses the graph and pulls in all connected knowledge. One question can trigger a whole chain of related facts. Step 4 is to the LLM gets graph context. Instead of isolated paragraphs, the LLM now has a web of connected facts, much richer, much more accurate. Real example: Microsoft built Graph RAG exactly for this, analyzing large documents like legal contracts and research reports where relationships matter more than individual paragraphs. Use it when your question needs multi hop reasoning, when the answer requires connecting dots across multiple documents. Agentic RAG, the problem only an agent can solve. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Imagine you ask, book me the cheapest flight to Berlin next week, check my calendar for conflicts, and draft a travel approval email to my manager. Standard RAG cannot do this. Graph RAG cannot do this. You need an agent. The first step is AI reasoning agent. The agent reads your request and breaks it into steps. Search flights, then check calendar, and then draft email. It decides the plan itself. You did not tell it the steps. It figured it out. It uses different tools for each step: a flight search API, your calendar database, a web search, email templates. It is not limited to one source. It picks the right tool for each job. Step 3 is to self-evaluation. After each step, the AI reviews its own response. Is this answer good enough? Did I miss anything? If something looks wrong, it retries. Think of it like a junior analyst who double checks their own work before sending it to manager. Step 4 is the final response. After all steps pass evaluation, it brings everything together into one clean answer, fully autonomous. Real examples, this is how OpenAI Operator and Google Gemini Agent Mode work today. The trade off, more powerful but slower and harder to debug. You give the AI more autonomy and it can make autonomous mistakes too. So here is the simple summary. Standard RAG finds the right text chunk like a search engine. Graph RAG connects the dots between ideas like a detective. Agentic RAG reasons plans, uses tools and self-checks like a smart assistant. The right one depends on your use case. Building a document Q&A, use standard RAG. Analyzing complex reports, use graph RAG. Building an autonomous AI workflow, use agentic RAG. If you found this useful, subscribe. I break down AI systems like this every week on AIPRISM and drop in the comments which RAG system would you build first.